we're back where we continued, and we're still caving. So, where we are now is that we are now trying to get some more resources and to clear out this cave so we can continue working. And, yeah. Ooh, is that the death of a baby zombie? Hmm, that was interesting. So, now, anyways, I have a couple things to talk about. That is basically my idea of a channel that's just like you. So, I'm gonna assume you make videos. And you're wondering how come I'm not famous? Well, sir, I understand what you're questioning. You probably know I'm not that good of a channel, so of course I'm not gonna get many views. That's true. But let's just face it, there's one time where we're gonna have a video that makes more than it should. And I think I need to want to help you guys out understanding, because I'm not going to say that you guys suck, channels are terrible, you don't deserve to make it big. Truth is, we don't. Because I think there are just a couple mistakes that we don't get, and that I think is pretty much why people don't do well on this channel. Because as much as you'd like to say it's like, well, it's because it's hard to make it on YouTube. That is true, but it's not the main reason why. So, without further ado, I like to bring you my reasons of why you are not doing well on this channel. Assuming that you're a video content creator, of course. Ooh, that scared me. So now, here's reason number one. Reason number one, your voice is just not that good. Let's face it, this is for Let's Players, basically. So, let's face it, your part of Let's Playing is talking. And if your voice isn't that good enough, and what I mean by not good enough is that if you can't listen to it, then it's not good. This doesn't mean that your voice is terrible, basically. It's just the way that you talk, and the way that you're speaking, is that it's not good enough. I am sorry, but that's just the way it is. So now, I like to give you an example. If you watch any of my old videos, I will never, ever continuously talk because I was new to this. So, of course, I was not aware of how much I would pause and not speak anything because of certain moments. Now, if you're doing some event live, the suspense can speak for itself, then by all means, it's fine. But if you're trying to do commentary and some little thing happens where you're looking for something and you're not talking, then I believe that is just unfortunate because that is not having a good voice. Now, that is reason number one, not a good voice. You know, to recap, not necessarily saying that your voice sounds terrible, it just means that interesting points cannot be made because of the way that you're talking. I messed up on that one. I'm sorry. That was an example of a bad voice. Reason number two, length of the video. When you start off the channel and your video is like 50 minutes of gameplay or 40 minutes of gameplay, people are not going to watch it because it's too long, basically, generally. And let's face it, this is basically for Let's Playing because everyone wants to make it big. They don't know why. Well, I know why. The problem with me is that I can't, but I can always start. So basically, what my feelings are is that if your video is too long, I'm not interested in watching it because I don't have the time for it. But you might be saying, but that's hypocritical. You've put out hour long videos. We expect you to watch it? Good point. But the problem is, with a short video, people can memorize it more. People can say, "Oh, I have time for this." So, thing you'd want to aim for is like 15 to 20 to 25 minutes, because it's not that you're terrible at anything if it's that long of gameplay or whatever, but I will say that you'll have a better chance of reaching out your audience or expanding it if your videos are short. Probably my most viewed videos are ones, well, that had titles of famous people, PewDiePie and Minecraft, but the thing was that I think they ran for a total of 1 minute and 30 seconds, not even that. That is what short videos do. Short videos, I messed that up, will basically tell you that, hey, you probably don't have enough time, but hey, give out a try on my channel. So that's what I do. And basically, like, hey, if you have the time, please watch it. Instead of, oh my gosh, do you have an hour of your time so you can watch my one video? It's kind of a turn off for me. Because I know that when I see a video that's 50 minutes, I might instinctively not watch it unless there's some topic that I'm very interested in. And I'm apologizing if anyone suffers from that, but it's generally how I feel. Alright, so, gone through that. The third reason of why you are not getting the views that you are looking for is, I haven't thought this through yet, I just thought of these two and I'm like, wow, I'm a genius, I'll talk about that. Is basically the following: you have nothing new to add. Now, I know if you're trying to be original, do not make a playthrough or let's play of Minecraft. Because let's face it, this game has been done. This game came out in 2009 or 2010. It's not nothing new. And this is sort of what I go over the same. And, like, even with commentary, if you add amazingness to it, albeit the like the face cam, the horror game reactions, the over enthusiasm that goes on, just I feel like it should add something. Like people like PewDiePie and Markiplier might say, why do they have so many subs? They're not that good. And normally I'd be like, yes, they are not that good. Because I'm sort of hipster like that. I'm just, hey, mainstream's the best. I mean, not best, they're the worst, man. But the thing about the mainstream is that I don't like when they reach for stuff. I don't like when they try to go another direction. So in this case, I don't like it when they try to play serious games like PewDiePie and Markiplier. But I watched Mark play Five Nights at Freddy's, and it was entertaining, I'm not gonna lie. Because whether it's fake or not, his overreaction just made and enhanced the game. It really did. I'm not lying, it did. Whereas when I play Minecraft, I'm just talking. And you're like, this is boring. I don't want to watch this. And this is where we are. Yay. Just putting gold away one at a time. I need, I have cobblestone. I can make another furnace. That's basically my opinion on it. Now, a fourth reason of why I think you are not getting as much views is you are not famous. Now, this might be weird. I've told you that I don't think it's because you're famous, but I'm not gonna lie, there are some parts of YouTube that because you're not famous, you are not going to get views. Now, what I mean by this is, of course, if you had to choose between watching a famous professional YouTuber or watching me, I will not get offended. Go watch the other guy. Because honestly, they're better than me. And I am not saying that out of promotion or whatever, obviously. But I will say that if you were to be entertained by anyone, I'll be happy that you chose me as one, but I'll completely understand if you were to ditch me for someone with more subscriptions. Because no matter of how many begging they do, like please rate, comment, subscribe, it helps me a lot. Oh my gosh, it would be just so kind. Just take 2 seconds off and just press the subscription button. For as much as I don't like to do that because it's really up to you, and I feel like if I ask you, it will be sort of. It would be sort of like if teachers like, oh, please evaluate my performance, and they're standing right in front of you. I don't like those moments. So, yeah, that's why I wouldn't like them, but yeah. Which goes into what I think is reason number 5. I think I've done 4. Assuming I've done 4. I already lost count. So 1, 2, obviously 3, and then 4. Reason number 5 is that you have not an but an inconsistent schedule. We're all guilty of this. I'm guilty of this. And if you've made videos, you are very guilty of this because you're not going by schedule. Now, what's the science behind this? What kind of crazy scientific formula did you get for this? It's simple. I'll be interested in something, and if it doesn't come out, I will lose interest. And if I lose interest, I am never going to see it again. That's why I usually don't play things. My backyard baseball series is probably not going to get as many views as it did because of the break that I took in between when I was on break and could just record videos all day up to the point where I was in classes and I have to do assignments where I literally had to have nothing else to do in order to make videos. That is an inconsistent problem, which is why not many college students make it. But if you're in elementary school, middle school, high school, you got plenty of time. Don't worry about it. Because I'll tell you, in university or college or whatever you call it, the one after high school, it's a whole new experience. Because I'm not gonna lie, there are times where I am free and I don't have to do anything. However, after doing a lot of work and I have free time, do you think I'd rather do more work? Or would you rather have nothing to do? I would choose the latter, honestly. And that's sort of the mentality of not having a schedule. The mentality of having a schedule is that you want to remain on the spot. You got to remain busy. Whether it is you don't want to do work, but you don't want to be lazy, then I recommend that's what you do. So if you want to make a video, I'm trying to get on a schedule right now to upload content on a certain schedule. And I remember I thought, man, what am I doing wrong? The thing I'm doing wrong is that I'm not uploading every day. Whereas with this series, I'm trying to upload it once every 2 days. So that's probably what I'm doing now, and it's pretty much how it's going. Yep. So that's how I'm doing. We almost got a stack of iron. We can make an anvil. We shall make that anvil, and we shall, I think, be done soon. So that's pretty much how it goes. Those are my five things. Wait, I got another one. Reason number six of why your channel is not doing that well is this: the effort is not there. Listen, there's a difference between being a professional YouTuber and doing YouTube as a hobby. I have said before that there's the anvil, by the way. I've said before that when I do YouTube as a hobby, I make my own schedule. But in the effort, I don't really do, because here's my editing process. My editing process consists of this: record sessions, end recording session after you make like 2 to 3 episodes. What you do after that is you just go to the video editing software. You import the video, or in my case, it just happens to be there after I end the video. And what you do is trim the parts between when you say, "Hello guys, welcome back," and you gotta do that from, you gotta trim from that part, and then you gotta find the areas in which there's a gap between that's the end of the episode to the "welcome back to another episode" section. Then repeat that if necessary, and then you gotta trim the part from like, "I'll see you guys next time, goodbye," and then you gotta trim the part out where you take the time off and you get out of the game you're playing, and then you get out of the recording session and end the entire recording session footage. And then what you gotta do is you gotta split the content up into different pieces, and one by one you export those videos into different videos, one by one. And honestly, that is not hard for me. Oh, I forgot about the step where what I also do is I take the audio and I decrease it to a certain point where if you listen to it at max volume, it's pretty good, but loud, but good. And I'm just gonna. I notice everyone just walks into random places whenever they're just talking because they don't know what to do, so I'll do the same thing. Um, Part of the problem with video editing is that there is so much more. Like what I'm doing as a hobby of making videos, there, like sometimes I'll look at the footage again, but sometimes I know it's not good, so I just trust that. But when you're a professional, or when you at least do this as a job, you cannot just do that. I need a string. I need a string. Thanks for not giving me string. But when you're professional, there's just some other stuff you gotta do, which include thumbnails, which I've done sometimes, and let me tell you, never again. But like, they're fine, but I don't have Photoshop, so it's not really good. And another thing is intros and outros. I do not have those. Although making one would be impossible, but after that, I would assume that would be easy. You just slide them in and out. But that's just speculation. And then when you make, and if you're trying not, well, thanks for the incredible English, James. If and if you're trying to add some more layers to this video, like you're putting text up on the screen to sort of add what is going on, then that's some more reviewing over. And that is not fun at all. That is just not fun. And this video is probably too long, too. Whatever. I've wasted a lot of time, but I'm just gonna finish to the point. Yeah, I'm just happy that I'm not doing this professionally. I mean, I would love to do this professionally, but I might not get the time, nor do I think I'll have any opportunity. We'll put some wood in there. That should be good. So yeah, it's sort of weird. And at that part, there you have it. These are the 6 rules that I have that you are not getting more views than you are. That is basically my observations based on my previous history with this site. I can't use doors? Really? Huh. Oh well. Anyways, guys, I'm just gonna smelt these two, and that is probably it. You don't need to see this. It's boring, I know. So, I'm sorry if this is not good. I tried my best. I guess that's all that matters. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you watched the whole way, I cannot thank you enough. And that is it for me. See you guys another time.